It's 2 o'clock. Here is the city news on OGBC. I am Debo Adeyinka. The federal government has pledged commitment to expanding the community radio as a tool to accompany the nation's democracy. The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mr. Idris Mohammed, made the pledge this Tuesday in a statement to commemorate this year's World Radio Day. The minister noted that radio plays a vital role in shaping public opinions and promoting cultural unity in Nigeria, adding that it provides a platform for the people of all backgrounds to speak out, be represented and heard, regardless of their ethnicity, religion, or political affiliation. Speaking on the theme of this year's celebration, radio, a century informing, entertaining, and educating, Mr. Mohammed stated that it is reflecting the remarkable achievements of radio as a means of communication and information for over 100 years, despite the advent of social media. He added that the government has initiated reforms in the process of establishing community radio stations owing to its wide-reaching information dissemination. Still on the World Radio Day celebration, the importance of radio in informing, educating, and entertaining the people of the grassroots is this Tuesday returning to the fore as Nigeria joins the rest of the world to celebrate the World Radio Day. Media practitioners, especially those working in radio stations, have been charged to explore the full potentials of the media with regard to taking development to the people at the grassroots. A veteran broadcaster, Mr. Eddie Aino, who gave the charge in an interview with OGPC, observed that this is important because radio remained the most potent tool for information dissemination. Speaking of the theme of this year's celebration, radio, a century of informing, entertaining, and educating, Mr. Aino added that it speaks eloquently to the remarkable power of radio in dealing with literacy and improving governance at the grassroots. Meanwhile, respondents on the acceptability of radio said the medium is not only the cheapest, but also the most available of all mass media. Mr. Wale Owosheni and Apostle Taiwo Ayobode said they are ardent listeners of radio because not only does it keep their companies, it also widens their knowledge about issues. Also speaking, Mrs. Yinka Igbeyemi, who said the radio speaks and breaks the barrier of electricity, electricity supply, added that it is timely with information dissemination. As the nation this Tuesday marks the 48th remembrance of General Murtala Mohammed, Nigerian leaders have been told to be selfless and put the interests of the masses first in all they do. A former deputy governor of Ogun State, Senator Benga Kaka, said this while speaking with OGBC on the lessons to learn from the late general. According to Senator Kaka, late General Murtala Mohammed exhibited great leadership skills during his short reign and proved that one can be a great leader without being autocratic. Also speaking, retired principal and octogenarian evangelist Ayo Alagbe described late General Mohammed as a selfless leader whose administration was loving and caring to both the rich and the poor. Evangelist Ayo Alagbe appealed to the leaders to give their policies human face and ensure that the masses are carried along in the implementation process. Meanwhile, Nigerians have been assured that the current economic challenge in the country will soon be history. The wife of the president, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, gave the assurance in Kano. She informed that the federal government is doing everything to ensure smiles return to the faces of Nigerians. Senator Tinubu urged the citizens to be steadfast and support Mr. President's administration with prayers in enabling implementation of policies and programs in order to take the country to greater heights. Relatedly, the government at the center has rolled out strategic plans to tackle the rising cost of food in the country. The permanent secretary of the Federal Ministry of Water Resources and Sanitation, Alhaji Shehu Aliyu, stated this in Abuja. He expressed bedeviling water resources and food scarcity. The permanent secretary relating to food and water availability and affordability be included within the purview of the National Security Council. He informed that the ministry has introduced three flagship programs, such as water for expanded irrigation agriculture programs, partnership for expanded irrigation program, and river basin strategy for poverty alleviation. Also, government of the state and local levels have been told to emulate the government of the center by releasing grants to the needy in the country. The Deputy Senate President, Senator Barau Jibrin, stated this on Monday, commending President Bola Tinubu for ordering the release of 102,000 tons of rice, maize, millet, and others to address the high cost of food in the country. The Deputy Senate President said the move will go a long way in cushioning the effect of rising cost of the commodities. He called on all to support the federal government to address the challenges the country is currently facing. The House of Representatives has proposed 5% of revenues of solid minerals to host communities. The chairman, House Committee on Solid Minerals, Honorable Jonathan Gaza, made this known in Abuja on Monday. He said the Nigerian Minerals and Mining Act, being considered, would be given 5% of the total revenue of all minerals mined to the host communities. The lawmaker said the bill, passed into law, would allow for the establishment of a. The Ogun State Governor, Prince Dapo Abiodun, has been commended for the infrastructural development of the state since assumption of office. The minority leader of Ogun State effort of Governor during a chat with OGBC in Abeokuta budget for more developmental projects in 2024. The lawmaker, who is representing Odogbolu State constituency, also noted that the members of the 10th Assembly have resolved to synergize with the government in making various state constituencies enjoy government presence, including making laws and resolutions that will be impactful on the people. He informed that the current leadership of the House of Assembly will work together for the growth of the state. The Ogun State Governor, Prince Dapo Abiodun, has commiserated with the family of the chairman, Governing Council Mashood Abiola Polytechnic Abeokuta, who is also the Grand Mufti of Egbaland, Professor Kamaldeen Balogun, over the death of his wife, Alaja Mistura. Speaking during condolence visit to the residence of Professor Balogun at Ashiro this Tuesday, Mr. Governor described the emeritus professor as a man of faith who has been a pillar of support to his administration since inception, admonishing him to take solace in God. The governor said it is God that giveth and taketh, urging every being to always prepare for the last day by being faithful to God and live impactful lives. That was the city news on OGBC, packaged by Idris Adilakun.